right, hey movie fans. Gather round because we need to talk about one of the most iconic creature features of the 90s, making a huge comeback. That's right, I'm talking about Anaconda. Remember that glorious over-the-top star-studded thrill ride from 1997 with J.Lo, Ice Cube, and Jon Voight giving one of the wildest performances in cinema history? Well, get ready to head back to the Amazon, because a brand new remake is slithering its way to theaters for the 2025 holiday season. Now, before you roll your eyes and say another remake, hear me out. This isn't just a simple retread. The studio is taking a very interesting and fresh approach. Instead of a straight-up serious horror film, they're leaning into the camp and fun that made the original so memorable. The new Anaconda is being described as a horror comedy, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. Let's be honest, the original was pretty hilarious, even if unintentionally at times. Jon Voight's accent alone is the stuff of legend. Embracing that self-aware, tongue-in-cheek vibe from the get-go could be the perfect way to modernize this story for a new generation, while still honoring the spirit of the original. So, what do we know so far? Details are still being kept under a pretty tight lock and key, but the project is officially in development. Casting news is what everyone is eagerly waiting for. Who could possibly fill the iconic roles? Who will be the new Terry Flores or Danny Rich? And most importantly, who can deliver a performance as unhinged and scene-stealing as Jon Voight's Paul Cerrone? That's a massive pair of snakeskin boots to fill. The internet is already buzzing with fan castings, from big-name action stars to popular comedians. Personally, I think someone like Nicolas Cage could bring the perfect level of chaotic energy to the villain role. Who do you think would be a great fit? Drop your dream cast in the comments below. I'd love to see your picks. One of the key things that made the original work was its fantastic use of practical effects mixed with early CGI. The animatronic snake was genuinely terrifying and impressive for its time. With today's technology, the possibilities are endless. Imagine a massive photorealistic anaconda brought to life with cutting-edge visual effects. The potential for some truly spectacular and terrifying set pieces is off the charts. The blend of horror and comedy means we can get some gnarly, scary snake attacks right alongside some laugh-out-loud moments. Think of films like Shaun of the Dead or The Cabin in the Woods. That's the kind of clever balance I'm hoping for. The decision to release it during the holiday season of 2025 is also a fascinating move. It's typically a time for family films and Oscar contenders. Dropping a big, fun, scary creature feature right in the middle of that could be a genius piece of counter-programming. It's the perfect kind of movie to go see with a group of friends, when you're retired of all the festive cheer and just want to watch a giant snake cause some mayhem. It feels like the studio is confident they have something special on their hands, a real crowd pleaser that can stand out in a competitive market. This remake isn't trying to erase the original. It's celebrating it. It's taking the core concept, a group of people trapped in the jungle with a monstrous predator, and injecting it with a modern, self-aware sense of humor. It acknowledges the absurdity and embraces it, which is the best way to approach a property like Anaconda. I'm genuinely excited to see how they pull it off. This could be the start of a whole new era for creature features, proving that they can be both scary and incredibly fun at the same time. So, mark your calendars for Christmas 2025. It's going to be a wild ride down the Amazon River once again. Are you excited for this horror comedy take on Anaconda? What are your hopes for the movie? Let's chat about it down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this update, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more movie news and discussions. See you in the next one.